Hello and welcome to this Hockey Inside Out Show bonus episode. I'm Stu Cowan of the Gazette, joined by my regular partners here, former Canadiens teammates and 1986 Stanley Cup champs, Chris Nilan and Rick Green. All right, guys, prediction time here. We're going to go through a few Canadiens players, and you guys are going to tell me how many goals you think they're going to score this season. Let's start with the kid, Ivan Demidov, Knuckles.
Demidov, listen, I'd be happy to see him score 20 goals. I think that's a possibility. He's going to get power play time, 5-on-5. He's got a big adjustment still to the smaller rink, but he's going to get his opportunities. So, I think he's going to put up some apples and certainly score his share of goals. I'd put a, I'm going to say 20.
Rick?
Looking at his skill set and what he brings in such a short period of time, I don't think we're fair or we're off when we say a 20-goal mark would be a pretty good number for him, and going to be exciting to watch because he is a threat every time he's on the ice.
Yeah, more of a playmaker in the power play, but I'm going to say maybe even 25. I mean, some people talk, 30, 35. I think people forget just what a big jump it is to the NHL at such a young age. I'm going to say 25. All right, next, Knuckles, your fellow American, Cole Caufield.
I'm going to say 40. He can score 40. He had 37 last year.
Yep.
Hello? Why can't he score 40? I'm not going to go to that 50 mark just yet because, listen, you have some guys that can put the puck in the net here. How are they going to use him on the power play if they're going to use Line A lot, right? Is he going to get those first reps? Is he going to be out there with him? We got to see what that looks like. So, it's going to be, they're going to have to spread it out. And that's why I think everybody thinks 50 goals for Caufield, 50. No, he can score 3 more than last year. I don't know why he couldn't. I'd say 40.
Rick?
He's 43 goals.
43?
43, yeah. Again, you watch him every game, he's got a chance. And he's going to have his chances even, if some of his power play time is taken away. He still he still makes opportunity to score. So he'll make it happen. I'm not worried about this kid.
All right, so at 40, 43, I'm going to go prices right here and go 41. I loved Cole's answer, though, when he was asked about if he had a goal for how many goals this season. He says, well, you got to score the first one first. I mean, he doesn't put that pressure on himself, but I think he will be a 50-goal scorer down the road. But I say I'll go with 41 then to play prices right. All right, Knuckles, Juraj Slafkovsky.
This is a big year for him. I know the contract and everything, there's pressure, and he got 18 last year. No reason playing with those guys why you can't get 28. Another 10 goals from last year. And I think that's growth and development. And, he should hit that number, no problem. If he gets more, wonderful.
Rick?
I'm going to say a 20-goal mark for him. I don't see him as a natural goal scorer. Some of the goals that he does or will get will be from battles in front of the net and big body presence, but 20 goals I think would be a fair number for him.
With his line mates, I think he should score at 25. And the power play time, the question is, will he do it? Can he do it? There's going to be pressure on him, as you said, Knuckles, the contract. Plus, Ivan Demidov is going to be breathing down his neck to want to play on that top line with Caufield and Suzuki, so it's going to be interesting to see how that plays up. All right, next, the new kid, Knuckles, Zach Bolduc.
Bolduc, I'm going to... Oh, God. He scored 19 goals in 72 games one season, okay? He scored the last 2 years in junior, he scored 50, right, each year. So he has that ability, that talent. Is he going to get that time to do it? Yeah, we'll see. It's going to... Can he do 19 again? Possible 15 or 19? I'm going to say 19.
Yeah, Rick?
20 goals for him. I think Coach Julian said that, this kid had great finish as a junior, 19 last year. I don't know. Judging by what I've seen so far, let's give him a 20-goal mark.
I'm going to say 22 just because he's playing with Demidov. I mean, Demidov is such a playmaker. And Bolduc, I mean, he talked about playing for Patrick Waugh with Quebec and how he taught him to be a 200-foot player, and it's about more than just scoring goals. But I think he showed last season with St. Louis at the end of the year that he can score goals when he gets chances. And, man, playing with Demidov as one of your wingers, that's certainly not going to hurt him. All right, Knuckles, another one of your fellow Americans, Lane Hutson.
Lane Hutson, I'm going to say 12. He can double his output. Of course, he's going to pile up the assists, but, all this stuff with working on his shot and everything in the offseason, that's great. He's got a year under his belt now, and I think, that's going to help him understand when he can get shots through, when he can't, when to take shots and not. He's such a good hockey player. He's got great hockey sense. He's got great vision. Yeah. I think he'll get 12.
Rick?
10 goals. 10 to justify his $10 million that he'll make.
I got him down for 10 also. And the thing is, the one thing he didn't have last season, right, is a shot. He's got everything else, right? Well, he doesn't have the size, but he can't change that. But he has bulked up a bit. It's noticeable at training camp. He has worked on his shot. You can tell he's got a little more zip. But the thing, Rick, I've noticed is him and Jacky also have really improved. And I imagine this comes from working with Adam Nicholas, is walking the line and waiting for a screen, and instead of blasting it, just firing that shot through. I know there's a former Hall of Famer you used to play against that you said used to be really good at that.
Yeah, and as a defenseman, to defend against guys that are just able to get pucks through with traffic is one of the most difficult jobs. And the ones that had great careers doing it racked up a lot of points doing it that way. And if that is in their teaching and they can do it each and every night, they're going to get their share of points. And it doesn't have to be necessarily a rocket shot. It just has to be able to get through and to get it to the areas where their fellow teammates can get a chance to whack at it and get some goals. So it's going to be fun to see these guys hopefully exercise that more than not.
I know you've told me
that. You know that it doesn't have to be a rocket shot because you never had a rocket shot.
Well,
he knows how to get him through, Greeny. He could get him through.
Except my option here, where I had an excellent 3-goal total goals.
Well, you've told me before Denny Potvin was one of the best at that, right, Rick?
Yeah, it was just a wrist shot, and it was 6 inches off the ice, so nobody could get their hand on it to knock it down. Sticks couldn't, weren't into play when it came to knocking it down, and he was an unbelievable player for that. I was on for quite a few goals against when he was on.
Maybe Lane Hutson should watch some Denny Potvin videos also to try and improve his shot. Anyway, that's it for this bonus episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. We'll have another bonus episode coming up this week, and we'll be back with another regular Hockey Inside Out show next week. Talk to you soon.